Hi there Sagittarius, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive reading for October 26th through to November the 1st, SAGI. Let's see what's on the cards for you. Beginning first with the Work Your Light Oracle from Rebecca Campbell to see what the overarching message or theme may be for you, some of you, or to guide this reading. For the SAGI collective, stop. I have got, trust the niggle. What is that niggling feeling trying to tell you? And this really is an indication, SAGI, to trust your intuition, your gut feelings, your visions, the thoughts, what must be, what might be coming through to you, because it might be trying to alert you of a situation that may not be in alignment or a decision that you need to make. So to really tune into that and trust those feelings, right? The body often knows the truth, whereas the mind can take us on different tangents, because it can take us on the path where we feel intellectually we should be making a certain choice, certain decision based on, the ego mind. The body knows, and it gives us those indications, those gut feelings, the feeling in the pit of our stomach, and we can allow that to guide us. Okay, and I have Saraswati. Now it's interesting here, Sagittarius, because Saraswati is the goddess of creativity, intuition, and insight. And it really says that she appears here when you have you've surrendered to creativity. And, it's really about bringing through those new ideas, those new insights, paying attention to the deeper wisdom within you, or the divine wisdom that may be coming through. So it kind of aligns nicely with that trust the niggle. There might be some kind of creative project or some kind of idea that is waiting to come through for you. Now let's go to the tarot story, Sagittarius, beginning with the energy of the recent past, energies leaving, completing, or transitioning in your life. What you may be journeying at the moment, please, for the Sagittarius collective. Queen of Wands, generally the energy of Aries, but it is fire sign energy. It could be you. Yeah, she's a real visionary, that energy, and kind of knows those opportunities that are really worth sinking her time and energy into. Let's go for the current or focus energy. I have got the Four of Pentacles, pulling the outcome energy here, near future. I have another four, this time the Four of Cups, and I have the energy of Temperance in the major arcana at the bottom of the Rider-Waite. So let's grab the clarifiers now, clarifying the Queen of Wands in the recent past position. I have got the Five of Cups, clarifying the Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and I have the Starseed, which is the Fool. Beautiful energy. There is a new beginning here that wants to open up for you. If we can release those fears. So clarifying now the Four of Cups, I have got, interesting, all the major arcana are coming out now. Strength and perspective. And I have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the Star Child Tarot. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about new ideas, new inspiration that might want to come through for you. That is the Ace of Swords, absolutely. You've got the Death card poking up there as well. So in the recent past, Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands, Five of Cups. Yeah. What I'm seeing here is that there could be the potential to start something new here. I'm feeling more business, creative project, side hustle, maybe turning into something greater here, more than I'm feeling relationship type energy. But of course you can listen to these readings through different filters or different lenses, because they are general messages. What I'm seeing here is maybe wanting to to step onto a new path and to give something a go. You've had the inspiration, you've had the idea, but maybe there is a little bit of a lack of trust and letting go and transcending the fears and the limitations, because I feel like you might have given this a go in the past, right? Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is the energy of looking back to the past and kind of focusing on the disappointments, the losses, the things that didn't work out, you know, the spilt cups here. And there's a real energy here of if you stay attached to that, then that's going to flow into the present situation and kind of color it with the same energy, right? We can end up recreating the same experience. So there's a big message here with the Five of Cups of, you know, letting go of the past because it's the thief of the present, and really stepping into the present moment, because that's when we embrace the new opportunities that are there waiting for us. Because if not, you know, we can miss them because we're too busy looking the other way. But Sagittarius, you've got the Queen of Wands on your side, and what I love about her is that she is very much, you know, forward looking here. You know, she's not concerned with the past and what hasn't worked out. She's a very optimistic energy, and she's a visionary, so she can really discern, you know, which opportunities, which ideas, if this is relationship for you by chance, you know, who to invest that passion, power, purpose, you know, her energy into. And the thing about her, Sagittarius, is that she trusts the niggle because she trusts her instincts. That's what the black cat stands for. So she's operating on her instincts, and that makes her powerful. That makes her a powerful visionary, a powerful entrepreneur, a powerful manifester. And, you know, she really makes things happen through those tools. Now, the Ace of Swords here could have been a breakthrough that it's time to leave the past in the past and move through. It could have been an idea. It can be a truth revealed, a truthful communication, something like that that has really you know, started or triggered or inspired this new beginning that we see here, this new beginning in whatever it is for you. Now, the current or focus energies here, I have the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, excuse me, and Starseed, which is the Fool in this particular deck, guys. I just love this. You're being called to take a leap of faith here, to feel the fear and do it anyway. You know, the Fool is about a fresh new start, and it doesn't matter where you are on your life journey. There is always new pages to be turned over. There is always new breakthroughs, new inspiration, and new empowerment that can set you on a new journey. And the thing about the Fool, totally opposite to the Five of Cups, the Fool only takes what's necessary into the new journey. There's no holding on to baggage, holding on to limitations. It's about shedding the old, shedding the skin, and following your rebel heart to your truth. Now, the kind of the thing with the Fool is that we don't always know where we're heading when we take the Fool's journey. We don't know how it's going to end up. Or the destination. So for example, if this is a creative new project, or you're, say, you know, going freelance or into entrepreneurship, or changing jobs, or whatever it is for you, jumping into a new relationship, relocating, you don't really know how that's going to be when you get there, because there's part of you that hasn't had the full experience. It's going to play out, and you'll learn that over time, but you're feeling called to it. And it's through that call that you trust the niggle and you go there anyway. Yes, there'll be challenges. Yes, there'll be mountains to scale, and there will be obstacles along the way. There is with any journey. But you're powerfully feeling called to walk the path anyway. The Four of Pentacles for me is the fear that could arise. You know, oh, I just feel like I want to hold on to what is familiar, the past. And the thing is, though, if we do what we always did, we get what we always got. So you know what you're going to get, more or less, if you hold on and keep in the past pattern here. Yeah, there's a sense of that making you feel grounded. You feel safe in the security of the old. But if we want to get to new places, new successes, then new achievements, Nine of Pentacles. If we want to get to the Nine of Pentacles, then we have to release our grip. And the Four of Pentacles talks about, you know, maybe leaving behind home, a comfort zone, the familiar, in order to step beyond that and lay a new foundation elsewhere. There's a real sense here of guardedness in the Four of Pentacles. You might have to, expose yourself, expose that heart, step into vulnerability. The message with that Four of Pentacles is, when does, the fear of the, unknown, become less than kind of like the dissatisfaction of staying where you're at, right? Both of them have pros and cons, and you're being called to step beyond those fears. Because the Nine of Pentacles is kind of where you can get to with this. And this is a real card of success and achievement. It is like an entrepreneur's card, a freelancer kind of card. It really shows independent business success, if there's something that you are wanting to look at. It's whatever, it's standing in your own right and shining. So it says that you don't really need anything else, that you can make it happen, that you can achieve the material success, the resources, abundance, that could be money for some of you. And it says that you're more than capable of doing it. And if you just let go a little bit and loosen that grip, the Four of Pentacles can become a 9 pretty quickly. But it's going to require a little bit of trust and a leap of faith in order to get there. And sometimes, of course, our financial resources go down a little bit before they start going up, and that can be the part that makes people go, oh gosh, I've made the wrong decision, I'll run back to the past. But sometimes we just have to push through that bit, have the strength, have the courage to keep on going when that inner demon, when that ego mind says, hey, you should turn around and go the other way. No, trust the niggle and listen to that higher self. That's when we unlock that potential to go beyond the limitations. That is the breakthrough here, I feel, of that Ace of Swords. And you've got Saraswati here saying, come on, make it happen, step into your creativity. It's time to do life a little differently. It's time to see things from a new perspective. Now, in terms of energies here, I just want to say we have Leo with the Strength card. We have Sagittarius with Temperance. Both Starseed and the Queen of Wands do link to Aries here, so there could be those signs in your mix as well. What I really think this is trying to tell you here, another 4, is that if you do carry on the current path, I feel like there's going to be more of this dissatisfaction. And before it might have been kind of comfortable, numb, comfortable in the fear, but now that you've kind of had this, there's a bit of an awakening here, a bit of a deeper insight, I think it's going to tip over into, yeah, I can do better than this. I'm a bit dissatisfied, I'm a bit bored, I'm a bit complacent, apathetic, because I've had a taste that is a bigger dream, that there's something bigger to be manifested. And I feel like if you try and go back and sort of stay where you were, you're going to not want to engage with it anymore, right? Number 4, I want to build a foundation somewhere else, somewhere that's much more aligned with my joy, with my harmony. And it's going to potentially require you to see things from a different viewpoint. That's the perspective. This is the Hanged Man. It's the seeing things from a different viewpoint. Being, able to surrender and die the death of that Hanged Man, that frees you from any stagnant energy that we see here. It's a sense of liberation. Dying the death of that Hanged Man can be releasing the old, surrendering to what is upon you, and it's in that moment of acceptance that things start to fall in place and move forward. And sometimes there's an insight that the Hanged Man is waiting for in order to take that final step onto the Fool's journey. But I really feel the Ace of Swords is going to deliver that to you. So they're powerful, powerful energies here. And the Temperance card is over to the side here. And what's interesting about Temperance is that it follows on from the Death card in the Major Arcana. So I feel like there is a death of the old here. There is a shedding of a skin, coming back to that. There is a rebirth here to be had. And the Temperance is saying, shed the skin, because then I'm going to help you straight away come back into balance. do that alchemy, you know, get back into a stable place and guide you forward onto the path that is being illuminated by the sun, which means it's a path of positivity, you know, a bright future. I really feel that, you know, once you've kind of made this release of the past, that's the worst of the obstacles over, and then, you know, we've got a sense of divine guidance being on your side, Sagittarius, and you know, this is your energy, you know, this is your energy here saying that you are going to come out on top, you're going to come back in greater balance here, you know, in your power, and making whatever this is happen. And just remember to trust your intuition, trust your instincts, and potentially take that leap of faith onto the Fool's journey. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope that you enjoyed this reading and it inspired you for your week ahead. Keep in mind it's a general reading for the Sagittarius collective. It won't be everyone's message, and that's okay. Feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and try to respond to them all as well. It helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I will see you back here next week for another message.